Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Antetokounmpo, and it's Papanikolaou in at the small forward position. To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And they pick up two.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Champ. Here's Musa. A three-pointer, no good. Giannis left side. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
1:53 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Champ. And he misses his first shot. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Doesn't go for him. And they're running. Here's Champ. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after two shots. Here's Papanikolaou. Drops in the tray.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And that one, good.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And that's the beauty of Giannis. Always been a willing passer and can find the open man once the D focuses in on him.
Here's Musa. Pass to Champ. Top of the key. Rebounded by Papagiannis. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
He doesn't get the second one. Here's the prodigy. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Coaches call that doing your work early. If you are there defensively, it really does not allow for him to establish that kind of excellent positioning down low.
Here's Champ. There's a screen. Takes the three. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Here's the prodigy. Another shot, and he sinks the layup.
I just love the determination on that backboard. Coming out of the gates really, really strong.
Yeah, we're seeing some early signs that he is on his game. That putback's a good illustration of the work he's ready to put in tonight.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Up 7. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
We've got Antetokounmpo, and it's Papagiannis in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis breezing right through that defense.
And guarding Giannis on the interior, no easy task. He's got ways to score over, under, and through you.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your home team, Number 3.
Pass to the prodigy. From deep. The shot missing. The way this passes to Giannis. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
And the rejection by Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Substitution on the court.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Musa can't hit. Petro off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Screen by Nurkic. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. The second chance effort, and the layup is up and in.
Well, everyone knows foul line and down is where Yusuf Nurkic does his best work.
There's Lucas. Hands it from downtown.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Pass to Nurkic. Here's the prodigy. 54 seconds left to play in the first half. Off on the layup. Lucas passes to Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Count it.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Pass to the prodigy. No good, unable to end this run. Here's the three, and the three ball is good.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm gonna let you take it.
Yeah. 1-2.
And now we get to check out the top. And that about wraps it up.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
We've got Champ And it's Garza in at the power forward. From the low block, hits. Got that one from Nurkic. Nurkic has got his second bucket of the night.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court. But when you're 280, his skills probably better utilized inside.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Champ. Here's Garza beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
The quick look, no good that time.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. Yeah, the defender all over him.
Yusuf Nurkic. First personal foul. First team foul.
He's off on the
For
first.
the away team. Number 44. At the line for two.
So he comes up empty at the line. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
To the middle. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. First one falls for him. And he makes the first, but misses the second. From past the arc. Drills it from outside. He has 6.
Boy, it's a risky move to pull up from three-point range on the break, but it's a shot he's very comfortable with.
You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low, and with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. Pass to the prodigy. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, that's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
Here's Papagiannis. The tray. Buries the long-range jumper. Papagiannis has got 5 now.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Out to the right wing. Pass to the prodigy. 6 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Giannis. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Unloads, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair, delivering the blowout. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so often, we'll hear talk about how many rings a great player has. Doris, do we emphasize that maybe too much?
I think, Kevin, first and foremost, a great player is great no matter what. This is a team sport, and a player doesn't have control necessarily of the parts and pieces behind him or the organization within which he's trying to succeed. Titles matter, certainly, there's no question, and it's great fodder for fans, but it's not how I define a great player.
We've got Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Musa in at the 3 spot. Right at the free throw line. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Garza, no good. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
There's Lucas. Connects from 3-point range.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Pass to Champ. Lets it go with a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Champ's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And that one's good out of Tecumbo.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Here's Musa. Fires of the pass to Champ. From outside, off the mark. And so on to Tecumbo, looking over it. Here's Lucas. Buries it from 3-point range.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Shot's good by Champ.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Shot's good by Champ.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And the basket is good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Champ. That's tipped. And here's Giannis. Fires at the elbow. He squares up and sinks it.
Well, we've seen Giannis add to his game over the years, and a consistent pull-up jumper might make him unguardable.
It's stolen by Tecumbo from deep 3-point territory. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
That concludes the first game of the